Would it bother you if you threw away $1,000 the last time you financed a vehicle at a dealership or a bank? How about if you threw away $5,000? Consumers throw away thousands on auto loans every day because they think a loan at a bank or a car dealership is the same thing as a loan at a good credit union. Well, guess what? They aren't the same thing. Here's why. The job of a dealership or a bank is to sell you a loan at the maximum price you'll pay. The goal is to maximize profit for the business and to please stockholders. Good for them, not necessarily good for you. The job of a good credit union is different. A good credit union's goal is to make sure you pay the least for a loan. Credit unions aren't being noble when they do this either. The credit union is a financial cooperative. Because its members own the credit union, the financial well-being of the credit union is linked closely to each member's financial well-being. When you prosper financially, the credit union prospers. That's why every day CQ refinances old vehicle loans for members who paid too much for their loan. On average, CQ can save you money. And at times, they save members more than $1,000. Samantha lowered her interest from 21% to 9%. She saved $4,000 in interest. Elaine saved $2,600 in interest and was able to shorten her loan by 6 months. Jody saved $2,700 in excess interest payments on her car loan. At the same time, she was able to pay off her 21% credit card and refinance it at 10%. Then there's Jacob. He refinanced his motorcycle and saved over $5,200 in interest charges. If you financed a vehicle at any other lending institution, you owe it to yourself to see if you can refinance that loan and put some money back in your pocket. Is this the truth or just another commercial? Why not find out now? Gather up your current loan payment booklet or a copy of your old loan contract and talk with us. You have nothing to lose and maybe a few $1,000s to gain. My name is Jeff. I'm a consumer advocate, and I believe the best advocacy in the world is saving you money.
CarLoanMarket.com presents How to Get a Car Loan Even If You Have Bad Credit. So you need to get a car loan to help you get that car you've been dreaming about. But you got a little problem, because it seems your credit score is a little low, and maybe your debt is a little high.
You bought what?
But the truth is, you can still get a car loan even if you have bad credit. There are just some things you need to know and do to make sure that even though your credit isn't so good, you can still get a loan that won't take all your jack every month. First, make sure you know your credit score so you know where you stand. Generally speaking, the lower your score, the more difficult it will be to get an auto loan. Also, check your credit report to make sure there aren't incorrect items showing that might make your credit score look worse than it really is. Essentially, the more problem areas on your credit report mean that lenders are going to be less likely to want to loan you money. But that said, even if you've gone through bankruptcy, you can still probably get a car loan. So don't get upset, because that can lead to all sorts of health issues like indigestion. Once you know your particular situation, then find a good and reputable lender.
Psst. Hey buddy, you want to get a car loan?
He's probably not very good. You can find out how good a lender is by checking with the Better Business Bureau, as well as searching out other places on the web that can tell you about businesses. That can help keep you from getting ripped off. There are a lot of lenders that specialize in getting car loans for people who have bad credit. Even if you're in bankruptcy, these lenders can help you get an auto loan. You just need to find the good ones. Websites like CarLoanMarket.com can help people find these types of specialist lenders. Once you have a good lender, don't just talk about your monthly payment on the car loan. Make sure you know your interest rate and how long you'll be making the payments for. Your interest rate is how much your lender will charge you for the use of their money when they give you a car loan. A low interest rate is good. A high interest rate, not so good. The longer your payment terms, the more you'll pay over the life of the loan. You also want to watch out for hidden fees and other costs that can get added onto your loan. These can drive up your payment and cost you money. The good news is that even if you have bad credit, you can still get an auto loan. It just won't be as good of a deal than if you had good credit. In the end, you'll probably pay a higher interest rate on your auto loan if you have poor credit, and you may have to make payments over a longer period to be able to afford the car you want. But that may be the only way you can get a loan and get a car if your credit isn't so hot. Again, if you're working with a good lender, especially one that specializes in bad credit loans, you're more likely to get the best deal for your situation. At CarLoanMarket.com, we want to help you get an auto loan even if you have bad credit. CarLoanMarket.com. Drive your dreams.